What up, bitches? It's the MisanthropikOne, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant/review. Today, I want to talk about this album right here, the collaborative effort between Guv'Nor, Janelle, and MF Doom, called JJ Doom. I know a lot of y'all were requesting this review. To be honest, I didn't even know Doom was coming out with another project until like maybe 1 or 2 weeks ago. I was messing around on undergroundhiphop.com and I just happened to see on the top thing, with the top, what do you call it, by under the banner where they have the hot CDs that are coming out, and this was on there, JJ Doom. So I saw the word Doom and I had to check it out because Doom is dope MC, one of my favorite underground MCs, and I just ordered it. And fast forward to now, MF Doom, not really gonna talk about him. I've talked about him before on my channel, and if you're underground hip hop head, you already know his story. Legendary MC, he's been around since the early 90s with KMD, blah 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 blah, dope MC. Janelle, I'm not gonna pretend, or Jarrell, I think his last name is. Jesus Christ, JJ's alliteration is fucking killing me. I'm not gonna pretend I know who this dude is. To be honest, this is like the first time I've really heard this dude. He's a producer and apparently he MCs a little bit, because he gets on the mic on here just a little bit. He handles mostly the production on this album. I don't know who this dude is, so maybe I've heard him in the past and didn't know who he was. Somebody, if y'all know who this dude is or his past works, just leave a comment down there, inform me, because I'm ignorant to who he is, and I probably want to know his past and shit, and maybe others. So share if you know, share the knowledge. But MF Doom is not a stranger to collaborative efforts. He's done it in the past with Danger Mouse, that album called Danger Doom, and he's also done one with Madlib called Mad Villainy. That shit is fucking retarded. If you don't have that in your collection, you need that fucking album, Mad Villainy. A lot of people deem that a fucking classic, but yeah, that shit is raw. But yeah, I'm gonna go into this a little bit further, talk to you about it, see what y'all think. I'm gonna speak on the features on this album. You have Damon Albarn of the from the group Blur. I don't know if y'all remember Blur from the 90s. They had that fucking song that was everywhere, that song that goes woohoo, I forget the lyrics. Na 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 na. Woohoo! It was like in every fucking movie and commercial and shit. It's called Song 2, I believe the name of that song is. And he's also from that group, the experimental hip hop group called Gorillaz. They came out in like the early 2000s. They had that song Clint Eastwood, if you remember, featuring Del the Funky Homo Sapien and shit. Yeah. Good to see Damon Albarn on here. I know he's really into hip hop and shit. So shout out to Damon Albarn for being on this album. Beth Gibbons, Boston Fielder, and Cujo Goody from what is it? The Goody Mob, I believe. Yeah, Goody Mob, dog. Cujo Goody. Yeah, these guys get on here, they do their thing. It would have been nice to hear Damon Albarn like do more on the track that he was on, because he was just barely in it. Just like you hear his vocals barely in the background. But you know, I know him and Doom has formed a tight friendship. You know, I read Doom was really bigging this dude up on an interview I read on Hip Hop DX, and yeah, they hopefully they collaborate more in the future. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So these features, not too many, just the way I like it. And let's move on to the content and the meat and potatoes of the album. This album is 15 tracks long. Tracks aren't really that long. MF Doom really don't make, you know, fucking long ass tracks. You know, he doesn't really use the fucking formula that a lot of rappers adhere to when it comes to, you know, making a song. Like they gotta do 3/16 or whatever. Like he does whatever he feels like. He'll just sometimes rhyme for fucking, you know, for like 2 minutes long. You know, he'll make like one long verse or whatever. And that's why I like him, because he stands out because of that bullshit. And yeah, production on here. Let me speak on some of the shit in his past. MF Doom, when he releases like solo shit, he usually rhymes over his own beats, which his beats, a lot of them come from a lot of old school pop culture type shit, like a lot of theme music. Like on his first solo, Operation Doomsday, he had a song where he was rhyming over the Scooby-Doo theme, and that song is just fucking insane. And he likes to use a lot of like those old school superhero theme songs, and it's just fucking crazy. If you're an MF Doom fan, you know what I'm talking about. And usually when he does his collaborative efforts, especially Mad Villain, the beats just fucking fit MF Doom. But on this, I don't know if this makes any sense what I'm about to say. The beats don't fit, but they do at the same time. I don't know if that makes sense. A perfect example of this, I guess, would be like Guv'Nor, which is a actual single. I post up the video down there. The video is fucking trippy as fuck, but it's just fucking weird. Boring Convo is another one. Like the beat on there fits the title. Like it's very fucking boring, but it makes sense. It just, when you listen to it, because I listened to this album a few times, it'll start to make sense when you listen to it. Banished, dope fucking track. I love that track because MF Doom is rhyming fucking fast, and he's not known for that. The last time I heard him rhyme fast or double time it or whatever was on his this motherfucker loves doing a lot of these fucking crazy side projects and shit. He has another album under alias King Ghidorah, Take Me to Your Leader, I think the album is called, and he has a song on there where he's rhyming fast to the beat, and he's not known for doing that. He rhymes real slow, or not, I don't want to say real slow, but he has like an average cadence, you know, and he's just ill with it. It's really hard to talk about this album, just because, like I said, I described his style. It's very, very hard to describe some of these tracks. What else? Dog Friendly, I think that's a Gennaro track, where he's using the concept of talking to his, I guess, his boy, his dog, and using dog references about that shit. Not too much to complain about on this album. The instrumental on here, I forget which track it was. It just, to me, it was just blah. You know what I mean? It was just in the middle of nowhere and shouldn't have been on there. Gennaro could have done without him really being on there rapping, I guess, because he was just on it so little. It just really didn't even matter that he was on it. He should have just made maybe one feature on a track with Doom, and left it at that. But again, this is one that I enjoy this year. It's good. I love to see Doom put out projects. I'm a big Doom fan. I don't know what else to say. This album is weird, but in a good way. My rating of this album right now, I would give it, in between 7 and 8. That's how I feel right now. It might end up on my list at the end of the year because I'm gonna listen to this even more. But yeah, album's dope. Give it a listen, solid listen. Some people that are passive listeners ain't gonna really fuck with it like that because it's Doom. But if you're into underground hip hop and you never heard of this dude, check this shit out. Doom is a dope MC. And go in his back catalog and check his shit out, alright? And that's it. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. Support dope shit. That's it. Peace, bitches. Who sent him? Steady losing momentum. Oh, eat a rapper one a day like Centrum. The mask is like a gun, dumb, and it don't matter where you come from, you bum. What happens when the poles shift?